Hello and welcome, rgMOOC agents. My name is Stephen Getter, and I'm the Game Mole from the rgMOOC headquarters. I'm here to give you sneaky inside information. Right now, we're about to take another look at the goat and the gray Fedora, and that right now we're at the law offices of Ledbetter and Associates. We've already come through and checked out the office with our new objects that we found in Chinatown, which was a black light, and I don't believe we have any other new objects, so we're going to go ahead and leave because I don't think there's anything left to do here in the business district. And in the last episode we also went to Kitty's house. She wasn't home, so I think we have to go back to Chinatown. I think that we must have missed something there, so we're going to check out what's here. Can we get into...
The restaurant isn't open yet. Maybe later?
Yeah, still can't get into Rick's China house. And, let's see. Let's go back to the China shop. And here we have the old Chinaman. And we should just say old stock character right there. Okay, and we didn't chew this, so let's try chewing it.
Chews like gum. Tastes like sock.
That doesn't sound good at all. Let's buy that.
I'd like to buy this.
I know. I have already charged it to your credit card, Mr. Bounty.
Hey, quit that.
Okay. We gotta wonder how much money's on that credit card, considering we actually collect nothing, it seems, as our fees for our detective work. Alright. So we now have a blob.
Hey, this is no bust of me. It's just a wad of silly putty. What a ripoff. Oh, well. At least I can use it to make imprints of newspaper headlines. Or something.
It seems too easy. I don't think it's going to allow us to make an imprint of the information we need from the newsstand, but we can try it.
I don't need to make an imprint of that.
Okay.
I don't have time to read right now.
What? It's not letting me do it.
I don't need to make an imprint of that. I don't need to make an imprint of that. I don't need to make an imprint of that. I don't need to make an imprint of that.
Well, apparently that's not the way we're going to get our information or make a puppet. Maybe we can use it to get the address for Nick, or what's his name, Trosser, Mr. Trosser.
Are you sure you can't give me Mr. Trosser's address?
Dreadfully sorry, old chap. Our customer mailing list information is confidential.
Why is this shop so empty?
Empty? I should say not. But we are rather selective. Carry only the finest second-hand everyday goods.
It apparently consists of one old-fashioned egg beater, or pancake mixer, and one old telephone. But it is cordoned off, so it must be very valuable.
Can I get on your mailing list?
But of course, here, fill out this card.
Oh, that's something new. What do we got?
I've already filled out the mailing list card. Well, I mostly just scribbled. Not a good idea. I know it seems like a good idea, but it's not. No way! Okay, I did it.
What? Hey, we got Silly Putty on the card. Oh, that's good. Alright, come on, we gotta be able to make a puppet.
No thanks. I better not. Here you go. Incidentally, what was the name of that guy with the goats again?
Mr. Trosser, sir. I'm sorry, sir. I still can't read your handwriting very well. What is your full name again?
Nick Bounty, Nick Mounty, Nick Trounty. This kind of actually has promise. Nick Trounty is similar to Nick Trosser. I mean, Mr. Trosser. So that would mean that he's going to put it in the file next to Mr. Trosser. Which, with the silly putty on it, might be a good thing. Somehow. Well, let's try it.
Nick Trounty.
Very good, sir.
Okay. Now we need to get it back.
Hands off, please.
I bet Mr. Trosser's address is in there. Somewhere. It's no use. My photographic memory's more like an Etch-a-Sketch. As soon as I move, I'll lose it. I need something I can take with me. Hey, mate. Can I get that
here we go.
information card back again? I forgot. My mother's maiden name recently changed.
Very good, sir.
The silly putty did the trick. I got the address.
Oh, maybe it got an imprint.
A man came in here earlier wearing a grey trench coat and fedora. He was looking for a statue.
Yes, I remember him. He asked me about a statue, but I didn't know anything about it. I told him to try one of the pawn shops in Chinatown.
Statue. See? I told you, Cormac. I knew it.
Chinatown, eh? Seals? It looks like we're going shopping.
More stock characters. Now we've got the Igor character. Or Igor. And we've got the creepy, somewhat possibly Eastern European guy. Alright. So I'm going to assume that this has got
The silly putty did the trick. I got the address.
It's on the silly putty. Alright, so. Hey, Private Hills. Let's go there.
Convincing the collector to give up the goat proved easier than I expected. It turned out not to be the priceless artifact the pawn shop owner claimed. Imagine that. So how'd you know it was a fake?
Well, I had it appraised yesterday. Unfortunately, my appraiser told me it wasn't worth anything. I suppose I could have just checked it with my X-ray vision, but he's a good man. I'd like to support his business.
Well, if it isn't worth anything,
So he's
can I have
Superman?
I do treasure my non-valuables room like my children, but since I despise children, I don't see any reason why you can't have it. Have a look in my fakes room. Good luck finding it, though. I have many priceless non-valuables there, and I don't remember which it is. I'd love to stay and pretend to help, but I must be off. I'll be upstairs getting my full-body salt and vinegar scrub. When you are through, just let yourself out.
Yeah. So, we can go back out the door. We cannot go upstairs, but I think I'm going to be happy about that. Obviously, this guy is obsessed with goats. There are goats everywhere in his house. And even though he looks like Superman and is really large, I don't understand his goat obsession. Okay, so that's probably where we need to go now. Lamp. Goat statues. Let's look at the goat statues. Let's talk to the goat statues.
There's got to be something else I can do here.
Okay, let's not talk to the goat statues. Let's inspect the goat chest.
Hey, these all look like the goat in the picture. Hey, I bet I can tell which one's the most recent addition by inspecting the dust surrounding the... Damn it. They all look exactly the same. I can't tell which one was added most recently.
Why would you keep buying goat statues like that if they're all fakes?
I don't know which one to take. They all look the same.
This one's not even upright. But, oh well. These ones are about to butt heads. That's kind of cool. What can we do with the lamp? Looks like we can do something with the light bulbs.
Ouch! It's too hot. Yep, it's a lamp, all right. This one's stuck. Ouch! It's too hot. Got it.
Hey, we got another light bulb.
Okay, now what?
We'll turn it on.
There are some fluorescent markings on the statues that are starting to glow in the black light, but they're still too faint to read. Ah, now the markings are bright enough to read, but it's total gibberish. God, this does nothing for me. I just don't think I know enough about sculpture.
Of course not. Well, let's just assume everything will stay like this if we come back. And we'll just come back later. How can we find out about sculpture? Clearly what we need is to get that book from the Chinatown newsstand. We don't have anything.
Nah. No thanks.
Hey, no browsing. Hey, no browsing.
Decode the secret writing of sculpture appraisers. Boy, that sounds like a, puzzle solution.
Yes. Why can't I purchase it? Man, there's got to be some way to build a puppet, do the puppet show, get her to sell me the book.
I better not. Not a good idea. I know it seems like a good idea, but it's not. Not a good idea. I know it seems like a good idea, but it's not.
Restaurant, maybe?
The restaurant isn't open yet. Maybe later?
Pawn shop.
Nah, I'm done talking to that guy. I bet Mr. Trosser's address is in there. Somewhere. Have anything for me yet?
Be patient, Mr. Bounty. It will be ready when you need it.
Probably true. Whatever you have for me will be there when I am supposed to solve that portion of the puzzle. But at the moment, you don't have anything for me, and I don't have anything to build a puzzle with, a puppet with.
No one's home, and the door is locked. I'll come back later.
Nothing has changed at Kitty Ledbetter's, except I see her mailbox as Kitty Ledbetter instead of the Ledbetters. So her husband named it to stay on the mailbox very long.
Oh, not very salty. I'm out of Latin phrases. I better keep my mouth shut.
Ah, yes.
I haven't done this since college. Only then it wasn't my face. I better not. Nah.
I need my face. Come on, give it to me. Oh, there it is.
No thanks. This puppet doesn't really hold together very well. Now that's a handsome puppet.
Yay. That's what I needed to do. Should have known. I gotta get my face on there.
I got a puppet.
That's great. Come on back and let's get the show started. No, Rick, no. I'm staying with you.
Issa, if that plane leaves the ground and you're not on it, you'll regret it. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon, and for the rest of your life.
But what about us?
We'll always have Paris.
No, I can't let you do it. I can't let you leave me. If I can't have you, no one can. Pow, pow, pow.
That's not what's supposed to happen.
That's it. The end. Thanks for helping out. Go ahead and grab a copy of that magazine you wanted on the way out. You've earned it.
Oh, that's awesome. For those of you who don't know, that was the ending of Casablanca. I suggest you rent it. Of course, it was not quite the ending that you were supposed to get. But, hey, that's all right. Let's look at this.
Let's see. Here it is. It says, appraisers use fluorescent pens to mark the sculpture with the date of their appraisal. And after that, it's just a chart showing how the symbols translate into dates. So that's how the Antiques Roadshow knows how old everything is.
Great. Inspect.
Hey, I can cross-reference these markings with the magazine I picked up and figure out which is the most recent. I am so smart.
Uh-oh.
A man in a trench coat came in here earlier looking for a priceless statue. Who was he?
Man? Oh, yes. Odd chap. Smelt a bit of gorgonzola, I think.
Hey, the man asked you a question. Who was he?
Sills, where are your manners? Give him the opportunity to answer before you decide to fill him with lead.
Frightfully sorry, old bean. I had the name of the detective on file, but I'm afraid he took it back.
That's him, I know it. He must be the one they hired to find the statue.
Perhaps, Sills, you just keep your mouth shut, your eyes open, and your finger on the trigger. We'll get that statue even if you have to pry it from his cold, dead hands.
Probably a good idea not to go back to Chinatown anytime soon.
Mr. Bounty, I seem to be having a bit of a problem up here. I can't seem to move my legs for some reason. Oh, and there go my arms. Be a sport and fetch that fat cop Sam for me, will you? He should be over at Rick's China House about now. They have an all-you-can-eat lunch buffet. Poor Rick didn't know what he was in for.
Uh-oh. Guess we're going back to Chinatown after all. Ah, well. Probably want to stop here. And since it's almost 20 minutes, and escape, probably, before I get caught by the rgMOOC headquarters people. So, I hope to see you again next time